Now, we all live in the same difficult world, which means tragic things happen to everyone, including narcissistically abusive people. And when something unfortunate happens to a narcissist, maybe the loss of one of their loved ones, or an illness, or the loss of their job even, it can put you in a very uncomfortable situation of being tempted to offer support, maybe giving them a telephone call, or giving them a hug, or accompanying them to a funeral. But deep down, you're also questioning whether or not you should do this because you're trying to go no contact because it's a toxic relationship. Well, the short answer to this right away is no. You should not reach out and offer your support. But I want to get deeper into this understanding and help you to understand the discomfort and the confusion that you're feeling. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. I think it's important that we understand what's taking place inside of ourselves, why confusion exists, especially with something so simple as reaching out to offer compassion and support for another person who's experiencing a hardship. If we can understand what's happening inside of us, it will really help us out. All right. So first of all, there's a few thoughts that I have here based on my own experience and also based on talking with other people. The first one is this. If you are confused as to whether or not you should offer support or compassion or love or whatever, assistance to a toxic, narcissistically abusive person that you've been dealing with, then perhaps it's no confusion at all. Rather, it is your discernment, something that you and I need to pay a lot more attention to in our lives. You can call it spiritual discernment. You can call it your gut feeling. Whatever you want to call it, this thing that exists is oftentimes the last line of defense to protect you from getting yourself tangled up in another situation that you don't need to be a part of. Your discernment is comprised and put together of your experiences, your wisdom, your knowledge, and it's there to slow you down and say, wait a minute, before you rush out there and offer assistance and visit the narcissist and accompany them to this funeral and get back involved, remember what they're capable of. Remember the dysfunction of this relationship. Remember the risks that are involved. So it's important to pay attention to this discernment. And if you have to ask, if you're confused, should I offer, should I not, then perhaps it's your discernment saying, easy there, slow down. This isn't something that maybe you should do. The second thing that I think you should consider is, what is the direct impact to you? In other words, their unfortunate event, the tragic experience that the narcissist is having, how is it directly impacting you? What is your role? What is your involvement in it? If it's their loss of a job, how is it impacting you? If it is their loss of a loved one, how is it impacting you? Did you ever know them? Were you intimate with them? Is their job loss going to affect your bill pay? Right? So again, what I'm getting at here is trying to understand where exactly you fit in it. What is the direct impact that it has on your life? And if you're confused as to whether or not you should be involved or offer support, then perhaps it has no direct impact in your life whatsoever. Perhaps it really means nothing to you and your ability to move forward. And in fact, by getting involved and offering support, you'd only be moving backwards, especially in your healing journey and in your independence. Okay, that's the second thing. The last thing that I would like to share with you, and this is the most important one. I've saved the most important one for last. This is, perhaps you should check your intentions. What are your intentions? If we're not careful, when we deal with toxic relationships and narcissistically abusive people, we can take situations like their unfortunate events, and we could actually then become the ones to project onto them a pain and a suffering that they may or may not be experiencing. And what do we do with that? Once we project that pain and suffering that we believe they're experiencing, then we feel like we have an opportunity to rush in and save the day, be a hero, show them how much we care and how much we love, and show all of their enablers how wrong they were about us, because we are giving of ourselves once again. Okay? This is the wrong intentions. First of all, this is how you've already spent your life with them. You've already gave and you've given and you've done things and you've helped them and you've supported them. And where did it get you? It got you a big fat 0. Nothing is ever going to change. And so once again, by projecting onto them this pain that they may or may not be experiencing so that you can rush in and offer your help and your assistance in the situation, okay, all it might be doing is setting you up for another situation to try to fix the toxic relationship, which is something you've always done, and it's going to fail. Again, it's the wrong intentions. When you want to help somebody, when you want to give somebody compassion, when you want to give somebody support, it should come from a natural place of not needing anything, not needing to solve or fix or resolve any broken toxic relationship. It should just flow out of you with no questions asked. So the 3 things that I shared with you are very important for you to consider before you ever support or offer your compassion to a toxic relationship, to a narcissistically abusive person. So again, I'm going to recap them. Number 1 is understand that your discernment might be warning you to stay away. Number 2, how is it impacting your life? It may have absolutely no impact on your life, so don't make it a part of your life. Number 3, check your intentions, because you could be using their unfortunate event as yet one more opportunity to try to fix or solve the toxic relationship. I want to be a part of your healing journey and help you understand this further. You can find links down below that will take you to one-on-one coaching sessions with me. We could have a telephone call or a FaceTime or a WhatsApp video consultation. Also down below, you'll find access to Royal We Fellowship, which is every Saturday morning at 9:00 a.m. It's an in-depth biblical study where we are applying the Bible to our understanding of the toxicity of the world and narcissistic abuse. It's every Saturday morning. That's every Shabbat at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Link is in the description. Every Monday night is Royal We Live Chat, where you can ask questions and we'll chat back and forth. You can even call me for free as long as you know it's live. That's every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. Again, all the links are down below. So hit those links. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We.